Alright, look. I wanted to record this video before the next set of Finest release. So that's probably on Thursday. We get new Finest when the program comes out. So this is being released like the day or two before. I'm not sure when. So right now what I have on the team is a bunch of Finest cards that they've released so far that I personally would like to use. So, and this is all of them that I've bought at this point, and obviously there's better ones. I just haven't bought them yet. So the team is looking like this. From the pitching perspective, I don't have any Finest starting pitchers yet because I don't feel like it's worth buying because they're never going to take them out. But I do have the postseason Anibal Sanchez in, and he's the live series representation. We also have Finest Kirby Yates, who you get for collecting 7 of these guys. And right now I have more than 7 because I have like at least 8 or 9. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. Alright, he's got a good team. He's got the Finest Nolan Arenado. He's got Mike Scott on the hill. We got Anibal Sanchez on the mound. That's exciting. He's got a good team. Bro, I'm not even lying. I don't even think I've faced this Mike Scott card since MLB The Show 18. Like it's almost been an entire game cycle, and I don't think I've run into Mike Scott on the mound. Like Mike Scott last year was like the meta. Like everyone and their mother had Mike Scott on their team. That was like a serious player. This year though. Now I have given this team 1 test run and the guy rage quit. It was like in the 5th. We were up 5-0. So it was going well at that point in time. So Yastrzemski has hit a grand slam for me. And everything was going well. Okay, so I have not pitched with this Anibal Sanchez card yet, so I don't know how actually good he is. I just know his changeup is disgusting, and they didn't give him a slider, which kind of angers me. So I'm hoping for at least a couple, like 5 innings out of him. Please catch it. Thank you, Jorge. 91 miles an hour, whatever it is. That changeup, by the way, is devastating. That ball is socked into left center. It's not going to be caught. This is going to be a problem. The outfielding, like the fielding for what? The fielding for the outfield is just not very good. Flat out. We're going to have some defensive issues, I think. The bat. Dude, Anibal Sanchez almost just got impaled. Drop, please. Thank you. Jorge Soler gets on the board. That's big. Well, this is just dripping with excitement, isn't it? I feel like every time I come to Houston in this game, nothing happens. Just like all of the bats are just suddenly quiet. I don't really know why. Like it should be pretty easy just to accidentally pop pitches out to like left field, because that's how they designed the stadium for their weak roster. But I don't know. It seems like more offense should happen here than actually does. It's always kind of aggravating. Okay. Bo Bichette grounds it hard at other Bo Bichette, and Bo Bichette throws out Bo Bichette at first after a bobble by Bo Bichette. In a sentence I never thought I'd have to say. I feel like, too, it's always a disadvantage when you get lower in the rotation, because you face the aces all of the time. Like, everybody has the same aces, Everybody has Clayton Kershaw. A lot of people have Nolan Ryan. A lot of people have, like, Bob Gibson or whatever. But as you start getting down in the rotation, like I haven't seen Mike Scott this year, so hitting him is proving to be kind of difficult. That's going to be a hit. Jorge Soler needs to field it. He does. My heart skips a beat anytime the ball is hit in that general area. That ball's in the right center. Yastrzemski is going to try to get over there. No guarantee he catches this, but he comes down with it in the alley. And that's a big first out. Josh Bell gets the lead runner. That's huge. And then we don't get the double play. I kind of thought he'd step on the base like last video again. Seems to have the tendency to do that. That ball's in the right. Will it drop? It will. It's going to get down. It's going to be a double. The other way for Chris Bryant. And you know what? If that's the way we have to get offense today, that's the way we have to get offense. Now we need to move him over. Meadows hits one high and deep in the left center. It's almost dropped, so we're going to take advantage of that and advance Chris Bryant to third. And it brings up somebody. Brings up Jorge Soler, who has our only hit today. Soler grooves it into center. It is gone! A home run! I honestly thought Griffey was going to camp under it and catch it, but Jorge Soler hits it out and it's 2-0. And he's going to walk Josh Bell. Honestly, I don't really blame him. It brings up Anibal Sanchez, who I would much rather pitch to. But Sanchez is going to bloop one into right field for a hit. The throw is to first. Nolan Arenado is not covering the base, perhaps because he's not a natural first baseman, and we are rolling. That's a ground ball. Jeff McNeil will have to hurry, and Ted Williams beats it out. Unfortunate, but that's the way the inning is going to start. Jose Altuve hits the cover off of the ball, but it's foul. That's a ground ball up the middle. It's probably, yeah, it's going to score a run. I'm not even going to try to throw it home. It makes it second and third now. Or first, well, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. It's first and second. 2-1 lead. This is fine. Yastrzemski hits it into right. It is high and deep and gone. Yaz does it and puts us up 2. Dude, Yastrzemski freaking unloaded. I'm so happy Yastrzemski got a good card. There's a bunch of Finest. I'm just, like Jeff McNeil as an example. If he went the whole year and didn't get a good card, I would have been kind of upset. Yastrzemski is the same way, and I know he got like a Player of the Month or Tops Now or something pretty early in the year, but it wasn't great. It wasn't really that usable even at the time. This card, though, I am happy it exists. Jorge Soler apparently is very good at this game as well. He's got 2 hits and a homer. Now he's got 3 hits and a homer. Diving play by Bryant. Throws to first, is just late. But he kept it in front of him, so that's good. Anibal Sanchez gets through another inning, man. He's good. The guy can pitch. Oh, I was ready for that pitch. I was just so early on it. That ball's up the middle. Bo Bichette doesn't dive for some reason. And, yeah. It's going to be a leadoff hit. I'm not sure who's in right field again, but he makes another play. It's Austin Meadows. That's who's in right field. So Yastrzemski had a no-doubt home run last time. This time, he hits a no-doubt ground ball out. So Anibal Sanchez threw 99 pitches. I think he's done. We're going to put in Kirby Yates and see if we can get another save with him. It worked pretty well the first time. Now he's got a tough part of the order, as every DD team's lineup is pretty tough at this point in the year. But we're going to see if he can do it. Down the line, not a terrific start here, Kirby. Need this to be done and over with so I can go eat some pizza. How? How did he hit that? I have a lot of questions. How did he hit that? This guy's in swing-only mode right now. That ball's hammered into right center field. It is back. It is off the wall. Yastrzemski fields it. It's going to be a play at third. Arenado is in there. Not a great start here from Yates. And in fact, that is going to be the end of Kirby Yates. I'm pretty comfortable in saying that we are not recovering here from Yates. He brings in Joe Morgan, which is interesting. We're going to warm up Billy Wagner, which probably should have been the move anyway. We're going to put in Lee Smith. Fly ball on the left. Soler is going to catch it. Now, this would be interesting if Arenado tried to tag, because Soler's arm is terrible, but Arenado is slow. He doesn't, so it alleviates any problem that would have arisen. Ground ball. Gets through. Is he going to send him? He's not. So we still have a 1-run lead. And he's going to bring in a pinch hitter. Oh, good pitch by Lee Smith. Brings in Bo Bichette. Maybe we're not going to bring in. Yeah, we can't bring in Billy Wagner for Bo Bichette, who destroys lefties. So it's 0-2 now. What do we do? He hasn't been close to a fastball, really. He's going to bring in Ichiro. That's interesting. We have to bring in Wagner for one pitch. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it's going to be, I guess. Runner goes. Pop fly. Jorge Soler is coming on. It drops. No. Are you kidding me? Ichiro extends the game by just enough. He got enough of it. Oh no. That super sucks. He brings in Strasburg. On the bright side, his lineup now has got to be screwed. Ground ball gets by a diving Ichiro at shortstop. Another sentence I never thought I'd have to say. McNeil hits it into center. It's a lazy fly ball. We'll go to the bottom of the 10th. Chapman into the corner. It's foul. Thank goodness. I don't know how he even got a swing off at that. I feel like I should have left Lee Smith in. Ground ball at Ichiro. His throw is on the money somehow. You know, when you hit a ground ball at Ichiro at shortstop, he's going to make the play. Mitch Garver plants it into the gap, and it's going to one-hop the fence for a double. That's huge, and there's one out now, and it brings up Yastrzemski, who's got a home run already. Makes it interesting. He brings in Chapman. That's in the left. We cannot send Garver on that. There's no way. He's not fast enough. It's only 315 out there to freaking left field. Chris Bryant did it. Chris Bryant hits it off the pillar out there in left center. It's going to bring home a run and make it second and third. Off of Aroldis Chapman, the hardest name in baseball to pronounce, apparently. He's going to walk Meadows. Brings up Soler, who's had himself a game. Oh, it's just late. Chapman is throwing some gas compared to Mike Scott. Soler did it! Jorge Soler is the best card in the game. Full stop. Grand salami. An unbelievable game by Jorge Soler. He's going to walk Dawson to get to McNeil, and I can't say I blame him, as I've not done well with McNeil, but that is going to be a base hit past a shortstop named Ichiro. That ball is hammered into center field. Back goes Yastrzemski to the track, to the wall, and it is long gone. Ted Williams starts the inning off in perhaps the best way he could have for his team with a home run, and it cuts the lead to 4. There's 1 out. That ball's in the right center. Austin Meadows is back. It's going to be 2 outs. But Hesley has been hit pretty hard. Does he have anyone on his bench even left? He doesn't. So it's going to come down to Chapman. And not Matt Chapman, like the pitcher Chapman, to get on base and extend the game. That will do it. What a game. Jorge Soler better win player of the game. Yeah, that's right. Jorge Soler, finest Jorge Soler, wins player of the game. Jorge Soler is the best player in the game, without a doubt, in my mind. That's going to do it for the video. He went 5 for 5 with 2 home runs, and a grand slam was one of the home runs. Unreal. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.